I'm going on live, buddy, so keep the language down.
This thing's so delicious. Do not shake his hand. In this mod, you will find free bonuses. Using
Woo. You're stupid, man. Hate this damn app.
highticketbeat.com.
BMT on the plane.
Dude, you gotta get down and get stuff. I told you I'm on live, man. Dude, go around the other way, man. Climb down and get it. Stop pointing at it, dude. You could have been doing the easiest thing, but you chose not to, man. Just kidding. What do you got there? Hey, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. Store. Huh. I'm different. Ugh. Man, stupid apps just don't want to click. How's this a $900 phone when it doesn't even do one thing correctly? The new flowers.
Now you listening to Prime Stars music. Prime Stars.
I'm different, more experienced than a system. Strokes with the wisdom, I can kill it in an instant. My custom is that you just fell into a victim. Jet lag in the air of shag. $1 million man bag, swag like
See?
Oh, you are a dumb app, man. What the heck? Come on, give me the app back. Damn, man. I'm always seen in a different district. I'm seen in multiple ways. That's why they call them dimensions. I'm always with not really a different person. Maybe I'm described in the wrong demeanor, yet I'm never on the right misdemeanor. I'm always not a felony away from being a felon, yet everyone is considered different. Oh well, I guess I'm out and with never the same club I dance in, or the same tour or city. I don't seem to rekindle them magic sticks of light and sparks of language and toward. I'm feeling so much fellowship that I feel reborn, and I could be the type to get me out of bad circles and igloos that make us unclues, and we can unload the blues and cherish ourselves even when we don't know or have the vivid dreams of so. What is wrong with these apps, yo? It just turned off on its own. It took it right off the app on my menu. Then people tell me there's no. You sound like Inspector Gadget, Inspector Crappiest. Type of flow that's the next game. You type of walking off the plank, get off my bank. I put you into a touchdown, but you rather have it sang. Which one is it, the flank that I thought was a pass? Nah, I ran around and got the cash. Grabbed it, ran back, split half, and ran away and got back to a different alley to escape. What now is the ending, but it's to be continued. There's no sequences for us to now have more than just individuals. I'm too much for this, what they call it, a voodoo. Aren't you searching yourself for more inspirational types of unloads? And I'm just not talking about the weed that you sell to us folks. Good ghetto gangsters, you so nanobites. That's the size of your bag and the high that it gives. So why don't you forgive yourself of the sins? Cause everyone ain't doing up to nothing. No good, no good, no good. No, everywhere is seeming misunderled enough to be bad, enough to be what's wrong. I don't know which part of my song that makes you feel comfortable to loosen up. But if you want me, then just cross up and walk along. Walk over here and sit up like it's the hot spot. Lighten up and just might end up being the best year of our lives. More times than people have, no such thing as 9 wives. Huh. Thought I was gonna be like 9 lives with a cat and an Inspector Gadget with the casket. Flow yourself in, it might be having bear traps. Life is full of gags, miss-ups and mishaps, ups and downs, and relax. Sit back and chit-chat. Yippity yak on the gag, make you fallin'. What the dough is the rest. It's the in peace and seas, and where you ship and sell seeds, be all the way down, and what a decrease. Pocket of sunshine, a pocket world, pocket sunshine, a pocket world, pocket sunshine, a pocket world. And it means more than people keep a locket. It's more times than people keep pictures or count of unlocked doors, or is it open windows? No one leaves it open, so don't smoke out in the public with the wrong kind of endo. You might fall next door to a different type of, I forgot what type of snowfall. But since it's so cold, why don't you put the heat on? Or help me hustle, make it a real great one. And I shouldn't have to say some. But now I really just don't feel in the mood to dance with no one. So why don't you take off and just rush it up? Keep it hidden from others and never let that game rust up. I guess we each have skills we ain't don't wanna give up. I guess I just roll in the dough, roll it up like Cisco. And I'm just not talking about Crisco, burn it like oil in Crisco. I flip you off more than Tide has deodorant and detergent for the ladies and the fellas. I rock them so bad you swear I was heading them out to the incredible letters. But I'm not better or greater, I'm just in between, something unknown. It's something rather than nothing. So I expose under none of, oh no, what a rush. Do you have fun when you hold everyone up for lust? It's not quite the same when you seeing others have lust. Do you think it's proud enough to put a loved one through others having lust? And why don't you call me up? It's not like there's extraordinarily ways to dial me up. If not, then text along. More times than people have diaries to dial along. And I'm too insane to have another child along. And I'm too incredible, that's why they call it a giddy up. And why don't you buck up? And I could explode your world more times than people have bars for physics and say they got games and pimps, but they really just babies whining. They ain't never had their hearts broken. They sound like they sucking up for... It's a gift shop with horrified decorations. More times than the weed people have smoking. Is that why they call it THC provoking? No, not really, that's not the beans I'm stalking. And Jiminy Jack rabbits and beans is walking. I swear to God, this world needs better things to put themselves up. And since we all stressed out, why don't you put your mouth where your money is? I know you smoke a lot, so why don't you buy a bigger house to put it in more of a pot? Don't you think about yourselves, not just the hotter, disgusting ones? How is it you got more cars than people have bills to add up? Or, oh no, which one, to hang up? Or just to have the credit that spends and pays it off? I guess it's like my temper, it doesn't really pay off. Oh no, that's just the cleavage that seems to be undressed in front of my eyelids. And I wasn't born from microscopic micronisms and organisms. The only girls that I like are the ones I'm giving organisms to, or whatever it's phrase. I'll phrase out your phrase, and phase another phase out the other phase. What a lame way to be so late, or is it early? You can't tell which way, and now you want it be told like it's a freeway. But I'm too busy being high on the highway. I'll run you over more times than people just join up on the highway. On a yearly basis, you get run over more times than people run the red light. You should be in a unwarranted, you're in a warning zone. You already filled up and fell through the ice through the first one. Don't you want to get up and get back and roll up to a different outcome? Each of us wants love, so don't hold each other to the same outcome. Everybody wants equal, keep it at doing, buddy? Can't be behind the door, little kid. Come here, monkey butt. Meow, 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 meow. Look at this, Tuna. Tuna, Tuna, Tuna. Let's say hello to the viewers, Tuna. Look at your eyes glow. That's scary, isn't that? It's kind of scary. I mean, for me, it kind of is, but, you know. Go. What? I break them so bad. I'ma got me a golden master, swear I'm the new mestification, new ratification. It's indirection. It's all types of illustrations like goosebumps. I'm turning the pages. Sequence of megahertz coming out my lips like sound effects. The boom increases. Yet in stage, it's always holding us down with more equipment. And I'm just not talking about the ammunition. Or was I to defy my galaxy end times? Each and every page of Turner in life. And I'm just not talking about the horses that walk and survive. Like half of us really is interested in bad times. So why does life even think of it? Maybe they on the other side. Why would you hustle back the wrong dice? I guess I'm having too much of bad luck to take you out of having it come backwards and slide at my enemies. That's just a disadvantage for me. Oh no, what a wonderful analogy. It's a type of being having it hit the earth before I can even stop it. More times than people have bad habits. You got a bad mouth and bad thoughts, so why don't you save it before I get the rest of the entourage to take you out and make you vanish. Ouch, more times than guys like bikinis on actual women and not their type of other things that the world is consuming. Is that why we're not really doomed for being doomed of dooming? I guess we're on different zooms to zoom in. Why should you zoom in on something that you have no controller over? It's a roller coaster, finding the divine illustrations will blow your mind. Each and every skip to rip through is a bloodiest knife too. You fold up in your meal and eat and get your nutrients too. A diaries page, a bigaboo. I move on to another boo. If one died in front of you, perhaps that wasn't meant for them to have one too. Oh, that might have blown them up more times than shows on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm different, like aliens and shell shock or blaster. Outlast you more times than people get weed and rashes. And get yourself some hash browns or something that's not the healthiest. You don't just walk in and leave. The cat will go right after your food. Say hello to the viewers, kitty. Say hello, what's up? I'm sliding in more times than people even splash and put coins in waterfalls. Get out in the world more times than people believe in mermaids, yeah, that walk the land. Half the creatures already, they just guessing, is on the streets already. It's morbid, yeah, it's always never to granted. Of graveyards we pile ourselves in the pits of the worlds of the planets to sliding. The edges, the world's in the strengths and lessons in the alert of earth. Just take us to out of control places, just never out of control out of our faces. We place ourselves in many stages in different phases and rages and cages that we live ourselves open in mazes and places, but all kinds of different rages and randoms and Some hold 'em and gold 'em, and some fold 'em, and some owe 'em, and some keep us back like that. And Iraq don't keep us with more, less of stacks. It's incredible the types of maps and the graphics of all kinds of things that we have done this past. Existence is millenniums beyond, including the millenniums inside of it before it's even another millennium. So chase your dreams and leave your stars and just stardust to stardust. And all them hard times you leave in the stardust and sitting started around and round and the life and it's so delight and so mixed up, but yet you're feeling it's so right. And it's a part of what you see that could bring us together, but does it the light shine or does it darken your mind? Just hold yourself inside of the light and look past what's bright and see the self and moving stage. This isn't raised, it's always end fastly, but you know we can't keep up with others in different paces, and they should have scheduled themselves in my own wage. It's part of life to grow increasively, stock marketly, like put it in more times than people believe. They get free from the weed or shrooms and it's justified. Love is always involved with involvement, and it's not just on the outside that they want to see on the life. The pieces that I don't have, the pieces that I don't know, the pieces that make me happy, the pieces get me out of being mad. The people want to know what it takes to have the cash, what it takes to be second best, but not last. At least I turn the page like not more people than have the bag. I held it up over my shoulder and take you to the next part of the road development. We can pass by, you can slide in my fucking place. Whoever knew that was the chosen and the guest on the menu on the equates. You can go in the bathroom and change into your gear and promote your page. That's just the way how we stay in the same book, but yet we on a different pace. Oh well, just take your time and eventually you'll fill in the gaps of what is blank. If a life full of mistakes has no question, then there's nothing to break. Nothing to attend, that's nothing that makes you feel, unless it's nothing less than what is better than greatness. It's on the lowest, it seems short, but yet that's just on the lower part of standard mathematics. The flow is anomalies, and I have more extraordinarily step to more game than people have. Philosophy ready to shoot me down faster than the bills I can't pay in an avenue I can't see. The ways that my departure seems like it's getting closer than I may see. And I can't always see what is guaranteed. So those that took advantage only take advantage of themselves in wrong demeanor. I guess that's why they call them charges all the time, misdemeanors. But they're not millimeters, so don't worry about the crosshairs of crossed hairs. I'm never putting anyone under my gun, so don't slingshot none. I clap and I ended that one. I'm glad life's a dream and we could all wake up. We could all wake up. I spit more grands than people even get shot up by land lizards. And I'm just not talking about the geckos or the bad bitches. So leave yourself out of the picture and don't put yourself in my regiment if you're not being straight up at the get-go. Let yourself on the type to be naughty and ready to explode. And on the typo. You better have better literature than your lingerie. Then you show me off to your public and get us each money and awards. Is a sorority that I could rent you out in my own crib. Sell you on my own property. Forget going building buildings next to under a mile where I can walk and feel the breeze. Yeah, no thank you. I'd rather put you in my own crib and yard sale each and every day. It's less expansions and less expenses that I cause the public and problems with these new enhancements. I guess they just like studios. They in all in major bases. I'm a creative. The masses where this is diverse and circular. Even round two is fast forwarding. The swords and the guns, what horrors could I be causing? More causes than people in the hospital watching the news where they broke into their goblins and let them free out of the sewers and hot dropped and playing hacky sack with the customers. You know I gotta drop it like it's a snowball chance in the fall of deck more times than people ride in the cars at the laser lights in the shows. You got more communities in your car than I have even in my soul. Oh no, did I say it very slow? Or should you miscount on the who knows, as life is end up being more than just a mirror. Oh, put that in your smoke and you might make it a little bit not really much clearer. Cause more bling than people have lost watches. I got more times out of arrests than people can count the money in their wallets. I'm on the game not for comparison, but for all of us to be living in the fresh.
We were young, we were naive, there like a hustler. Came straight from the bottom, from the slums, brother. Had no other choice but to be a bum, brother. Plus I got a daughter and got a son, brother. Philadelphia where it's hell, ain't no love, brother. Look around, see the struggle, brother. Ain't no other choice but to
shop at my store, could give you a tent and a place and a home. An electric bike, it could keep you on the road. It even has some ice cream to even eat in different loads. Even soda, the liquor, the types of crystals, the different flavors. Some gummies and packs and let you trip, get off the weight.
We were naive, like a hustler. Came straight from the bottom, from the slums, brother. Had no other choice but to be a bum, brother. Plus I got a daughter and got a son, brother. Philadelphia where it's hell, ain't no love, brother. Look around.
Step up like more times than people have a sleepover. It's the party patrol, more patrol than people even on the patrol. So just slide out the door as much as you want and don't have to poison the environment as you go. That's on the slow.
We were naive, like a hustler. Came straight from the bottom, from the slums, brother. Had no other choice but to be a bum, brother. Plus I got a daughter and got a son, brother. Philadelphia where it's hell, ain't no love, brother. Look around.
It's bitter D. Rhymes so hilariously, causes more conflict than movies have sound effects. I got more lasers than museums have old-fashioned villages inside of their cement buildings. There's tunnels that go out under the ground and you could explore how old really the earth is. Did you ever know how much current events is already in the old type of solar system? It's around more times than people have a voice change when they smoke helium. Another Joker card left them with more explosions than people wear makeup. Should I share some more guns or leave them with the stare? Some full of fear and all types of daring. Hold them up like more times than people shop at my gift online at gift shop. So I be more forbidden or have Hail Mary save us from sins? more times than David did. Ouch. I guess both times is people to come worth and work with. Who never knew making us a couple would have this world never end? What type of pollution is causing your brain to see images that's incorrect? More times than I even hold the signatures to half these checks. Uh-oh. You bloodied out in the mess, oh no. Yeah, you better start praying to a new Messiah and a new devil, cause both has got you under the gun and the bullet, the liner, all around your galaxy, busting no one's home, no. It's Bitter D. Rhymes so hilariously, causes more conflict than movies have sound effects. I got more lasers than museums have old-fashioned villages inside of their cement buildings. There's tunnels that go out under the ground, and you could explore how old really the earth is. Did you ever know how much current events is already in the old type of solar system? It's around more times than people have a voice change when they smoke helium. Another Joker card left them with more explosions than people wear makeup. Should I share some more guns or leave them with the stare some full of fear and all types of daring? Hold them up like more times than people shop at my gift online at gift shop. So I be more forbidden or have Hail Mary save us from sins more times than David did. Ouch. I guess both times is people to come worth and work with. Who never knew making us a couple would have this world never end? What type of pollution is causing your brain to see images that's incorrect? More times than I even hold the signatures to half these checks. Uh-oh. You bloodied out in the mess, oh no. Yeah, you better start praying to a new Messiah and a new devil, cause both has got you under the gun and the bullet, the liner, all around your galaxy, busting no one's home, no. Bursts. Is that what you want? It's a product world. You don't want to be toxic. You get nauseous. You spit out someone's fire, I put out the oxygen. The stars and sophisticated. Girls are so hot, they actually interested in the complex individuals on the select. But I'm middle-aged and spawned in each event. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Clapping so sound effects that it's more times than people look at the horizons. It's more calls in the game than people even load up on Verizon. It's more tidal waves than people poison the water with mixed oxygen. The way the solution is by burying the ratchet, the hatchet. You know, man up and woman up. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Run, dead. I'm a bad boy, rude boy, genius, general, admitted role. I'm your itty bitty so many times. I'm cinnamon swirl like more times than people eat the Swiss cake rolls. More chatter than the people run around in silent mode. I guess that's a generation oven up, overdose with the smoke. We can pay each other with each other and how it goes. Just look at it as surprises for each of us. It's just the two of us. From the stars and above and onwards. ongoing forever and ever, will last together. Is that what you want? 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 God was one of us. Star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters. It's the takeover of the mind, body, and soul of the faith. It's an equalized world, even when it's deceitful intentions against the complex, complicated image that's built from God. So why would we need spiritual warfare when we can get it in human livelihood onto the next living, in service for God for the next centuries? Even afterlife still has paid dues for everyone to have better views. Star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star. Star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters. It's the takeover of the mind, body, and soul of the faith. It's an equalized world, even when it's deceitful intentions against the complex, complicated image that's built from God. So why would we need spiritual warfare when we can get it in human livelihood onto the next living, in service for God for the next centuries? Even afterlife still has paid dues for everyone to have better views. Star shooters, 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 star shooters. And it's a longer drive, more times than people have car rides, and we can simply find ourselves with multiple minds, and each one has an existence that doesn't come extinct for everyone, not just in the inside, not just out what we see in with our eyes. Sometimes we move with the light, and we go around and roam as a part of life. We don't have to be negative each and every time. It's just a part of life to fall in love with each other, even when we're not liked. Or is that the occasions of everyone can share? It's indespicable. How despicable do we speak of each other in peaceful? I don't really agree with these verses, but I suppose we all the time short load and fall short of the things, even when it comes to impressing God. But that's not what the picture or the action was. So we have to get over them traumas and the walls that's built up. Is it from us? Because I don't really think God's that much of a disastrous form of angels or beyond our comprehension. It's infinite titles. Star shooters, 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 star shooters. Gravel is Foggy Hills.
Mama said the road don't love you back, it just takes. Gravel in my throat every time I pray for a break. White knuckles on rope, I've been dragging this chain. Still standing in the rain like pain, know my name.
If it's a long thing, man, I'll be passing so many times that I put my heart in too much, got made fun of, and so I run off and collect some other stuff. It's the same type of win, just bigger and then like accounting. I hustle it back to get back where I had what I lost. Came back like it was a part of my beanstalk, and I'm about to put it up and climb up all the way. And I can share the plate, and sharing is caring, not just with the opposite sex. The friends and homies sit back in Foggy Hills.
Mama said the road don't love you back, it just takes. Gravel in my throat every time I pray for a break. White knuckles on rope, I've been dragging this chain. Still standing in the rain like pain, know my name.
Foggy Hills, with the positive awards come often more times than the drinks that it support. Our problems is not always guaranteed off the slot, and I'm smoking so much I swear it was the wonderful place, the wonderful spot. More shots and hits than the kids used to grow up with the 101 Dalmatians. I'm a doggy dog, I mix up, give a dog a bone, and I'll bring it back home. And I'ma spend more time than even I can count on the phone. I don't really know that's the best answer, but I'll give it a grind in Foggy Hills.
Mama said the road don't love you back, it just takes. Gravel in my throat every time I pray for a break. White knuckles on rope, I've been dragging this chain. Still standing in the rain like pain, know my name.
You know where it's from, music speaks in Foggy Hills. I'ma throw you in the ocean with the splashing whales flying out the boats and crashing your guns, and use a flamethrower to cause acid reflux all up in this industry. Try to cyclically ride up and try to mind me, then I'll give you wrong premonitions and wrong flashes of memories, not just for me to see. I guess that's why they call the world round, because we all share with everybody more times than people miss the shots of basketball. And I like a lot of cheerleaders, but I'm not really tall. But why don't you sit on my lap and make me get bigger, and we can make it like who knows how far we can go. We can stand outside the stores more times than people. We can play with Legos. I bend them over and relax like more times than people drink and smoke and take the Roxy's. You like a half buck, you need a heads up. And I don't spin with giving quotes from everyone else, just I don't speak for none. Just my own problems keep me out of the bad ones. I guess it's a new omen to come back for those that ain't strong enough, that can't dumb. You know, not everybody has each other's love. You might have thought of that, but you didn't put it out front. You know, you didn't get rid of the negatives. You just said you was. Too bad I don't fall for the same gun. So when I'm negative to my own moon under the sun, I flipped it over like cleaning the carpet with a vacuum. But you know about these riddles and mysteries leave us in more times than people have testosterone problems, and steroids is overrated, but so's the half the things that you destroyed us with. And now you want us to save you because you made mistakes, and it caused the earth to open up in many forms and different ways, like it caused billions of years worth of knowledge to land on the earth, and it's only been a new year. What a cool investments to show commitment when no one else is still not doing the same thing. It's not like it. We all increasing our academics and rewards and even catching feelings. It's alright nowadays. Even if we losers, at least we made it another day. As we flow for a gathering, it's a unmeasurement from the heaven sky shoots out the bricks, and I'm more sides than skyscrapers and flicks. I got more talent than people end out in wipeouts on their favorite dish. It's like it's a meal, but is it throwing the bodies in the sticks? Put them in the villains, and with the criminals, they don't know any interior that doesn't speak the booming. And if you're metro stooming, I put a stoop all up in your face and bash you over the head with a chalice or a missed minimum wage. Should I increase the pay? Is it like am I part of the country? Stars can get it. Stars committed, and I'm stars confitted. You like the kill shot, I like to reveal how you got run over by a hot mod. I flow so much you swear I was bigger than a dagger, but that in my pocket will last for a couple days at a time. Couple rhymes will keep us out of hard life. And even that and my sights can't be granted. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. And I'm hooked up with more appeals than people have radios in their cars and get expenses and spend half of our money on more than just bills. And if you want to be in Hollywood, then don't always keep us in haunted hills. And if you feeling frisky, then if flirt, you gotta put it out, not just expect. No one can read each other's minds, so stop changing and fighting half of us and leaving us behind. What you thought you owned the whole planet just cause you bigger and better than our grind? I don't know, I think you might want to have a better soul before your feet stick out of your shoes in the sole. You know, you might want to need an upgrade or update your home, because even girls like me, even the ones I just don't know, I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. And if I was apostle, would you run me over with the bombs and squads of quads? You kind of gotta do something besides bend over and squat and booty log. My stick in the mud will get you high sticking in the club. And I'm so bound to more music than people even don't care about their slugs and where they leave bullets of crash cars. It's so messed up, I'm so bad that I'll take out the plastic and the run tires in the road and throw them in the ditch, right where the vampires got sniped and put out of their listings of official killings. I don't even understand anything besides English. And we can tongue twist more times than people don't get the kisses. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. I don't know, that's just the way I am. It's getting hard for us to be out here like Starbud. We all up in the role play with the fugitives and the cue balls, and I'm blessing this world like I'm Saint Nick. I'm affectionate. I do more skills than people steal the weed from the rich. I bless the public with more skills than people have hatred for my reflection. I've survived bullets in my hand burnt on an iron fire. higher place. But there's no such things as gangs that initiated me. So if they try, I tell them to get off the floor and get out the door. And on the road is where the money and the girls come and they go. And if you like me, then you can stay for more. I'd hit them up more times than people show up at the morgue. I tippy toe over galaxies, and Nostradamus can't even predict my timeline. Even my own reflections on a different time. Why don't you throw yourself into the mix of future centuries of spits that you came committed instead of ends with just a pit stop? I'm more like I'm not the one, but people say I'm here forever and ever. Like Peter Pan, I'm floating to different islands, flying in adventurous sand. Well, I'm sunning and riding. It's so cold that I cherish my breath from every existence. Of course, I get my talent from God, but who puts it on the planet? In the physical form, that's myself and my own redundant type of mistakes that never get held guilty. Since all this crap is done and over, I'm filthy. Philosophy is stuck all up in your misery, but I pass it back more times than people don't have the money for their favorite popcorn or chicken. Am I 20-piece or a 10-piece? Reflect off the hamburger slide, and I poisoned your plate. Put you in the back and then let you fall out the second story building. I guess that's why they call it wild out here in the wild. And if you pass by, don't be surprised if you die by the riding. I just want to tell you that I love you. I just want to tell you that I like you. I just want to tell you I got it for so long. I'm here without you, baby, but filling up my lonely time with other things and bad images and replace the replicate of damn donga trees. Done hanged off the branches like dungarees, falling down and sweat. My girls love to be on their knees, fix off the different fish in the fishery. Viscery, glycery, zittery, spittery, the minimines. I don't have no such luck with the hypos. Oh, I can't seem to come up with a better club, but you all fold up. You ain't even got enough guts to show up with dough and bud and smoke and girls and hot ones and holding me down like a podcast. Everywhere I go, I'm a glimmer of something else and from inner tipper. I keep it off and don't mind me if I look what's underneath her dresser and on top of me like she's a lap dancer. Oh, but I'm sinking and sink, but I'm figure, don't get drunk enough to fall over by the liquor. I'm spitting them in minimus. The minnows, it's the size of your planets. The semen size of minnow, gino. You have no guinea pigs to make them guinea, laughing Jenny, Wren. Is that a speller or is it the fucking liquor? You can't tell, did I swear? What part of the world that you stuck your hand on the Bible and got right corrected? We all type or tip tap, just max. You smell so bad, you swear you sweating off facts. You're sweating down off of the self-esteem. You're sweating it off why they call it a sweat when you're having, I can't say that on the radio. Them girls might come back knowing that I got lots of things to offer. And if they use their names and wrong thoughts, I pile it up and give them wrong psychic messages and wrong previews and wrong premonitions just for insulting my colleagues or even my own passion. Imperial, royal, interior, toil, and tutorial, doyle, and foil. You're the size of boil, and the skin is having a skin disorder. All up in the train's wheels like you got swearing to, but you're not rolling, and you're not folding, you're not golden, you're not Pharisees, Geminis, jump, fuck, dope, like they smoke, they coats, it's roast, it's smoke. Bury them like orgies and jellyfish that'll square you off and square you on to flap down and flap on. Your wings maxed on, but you know max wash up, but you won't flap, jab, jack, you jackety, jack, diddly, diddle, my diddle littles. oh, when the Trump Platinum that happened and women or spitters, and if you're not white, then you can't call people a wigger. Oh, and I give off more than a middle finger and a trigger with a digger and a winger with a spitter with a sinner and a digger and a liver to myself from the evil and the anger and the venom and I put on myself in the picture with the down and the bacon and the bacon and the bacon and the folding and I'm going on and on. That's a zip set like a disco with up this step, dip down in a dubstep with the gold engine smoke. And I speak so much fast, two blast, what's malfunction, which you stay pull out the wires and restaple it back in with the healing and the separate with qualifications and resurrections and obsessions and loves and crushes and nights and oftens and even getting roommates and parties and laughs about how much we was rejected, even though we kept the girls up in the cipher of the hyper. Now you're so hyped that you hyper. Oh my goodness, what a tight hyper and the diaper. You smell like a diaper under and you need to change. It's getting bigger and oh my goodness, it's so filling up and it's flowing down and coming out and it's poison and it's radiation spilling out into the ocean, causing big turtles and people growing and deformities and mormonies and different types of informities and entrees and entrees and slices and slicers, dicers and kipers and snipe, no snipe, oh no, my sniper, also on fire, oh so am I, and once we water on that fire, let's put some notifications on some taller baller, bridge callers, keep calling, ball it, keep swallow, smally, never sniff, miss, you sound like you out of my business, and I'm my own business, so I don't look forward into the forward ocean of fast and forward, toss up like arrows and small, put them in the fire pit of liars and pyres, goodbye keyboard, and a guitar and a ukulele. The holiday.
Best banker, tanker, tip, and take.
What? It stopped and went to the next. Out of breath. I'm so broken, I don't even know so in the power that I'm holding. So it's to be continued, so I go onwards and fight the good fight, but I'm going down. Sometimes I feel like I'm on fire and I'm not good enough to be around. I feel so bad, I'm another letdown in the planet. I don't feel like I'm the right match. I don't have fast enough raps. I don't have intelligent claps. Sometimes I'm too friendly to even hold a thing down on permanent. I don't feel like I'm even brave enough to be permanent, but that's just how I see myself in the wrong direction, and I'm in the wrong mind frame. But I'm not sending, I'm deleting. I'm not giving it to the public, so you're not receiving. You're always getting what you want, even when you're not. So just don't get messed up from the thoughts from the pod. They keep you out on the wrong type of the crossroads. Foundations and young guns and young thugs and beautiful women that might even show up and on something we can count for. So just don't end the tour. Open up like the more you slide yourself into the fire on the table. Put your anger and attitude, agitation out the way. Analyzations don't cause it bad examinations. And even if I look at myself in the wrong direction, that like I even understand half the things that's on the planet. I does this was Cosmo 6, 7, 6, 5. We're going, I'm loving and going, I'm rapping and doing and taking it out and taking it on. Onwards and always to be continuing, always I'm making it through from dusk to sunset and sunset and sunrise. But always that I'm never dying, I'm always never flying, I'm always on top. Even if I'm losing, I'm always changing my roots and routines into ciphers and ciphers. And snipers and wipers and Bibles and vipers and bikers and nighters and riders and typers and diapers and stoners and lovers and wanted officers and huffing and puffing like you're out of disorder in quarters and to change, but I'm fast, but I'm out of breath. Rippity rank, tippity tank, flippity flank. Rippity rank, tippity tank, flippity flank. Rippity rank, flippity flank, tippity tank. I'm going out with something hot from the bank more times than people don't even have patience waiting for debating how Oasis. I'm wondering and wrong, your favorite bro. I don't have much luck when it comes to the dagger part, so no, I'ma lag it out and wag it down and wag you off and all types of sagging in my pants when I won't. Just call me up. Sometimes you might get more than an order of dominoes. I roll them down like bowling balls through the world of convenient, and you know he's in an inconvenient. How do you not know the respect of the inconvenient? What a venue in a review with different people all the times in a random order. It's my flowing soul and hope and dough and broken mold and dap and this and that and how it goes. You're too overfilled with the pack and the pack with the back, with the mac, with the gag, with the facts, with the back, with the jack, with the mat. Oh, I'm gonna place them down in the back of the club, mace myself and race them down, face the down, and you wanna pace around and in the base and down, and you always about the base and bounce. You're always telling each other the wrong information. Now you're never covering each other's back and getting each other in out of depression. Saturate, saturate, dipping date, day to bait, where the rain, eradicate, where the fate, where the mate, man, the rain, rippity rank, tippity tank, flippity flank, rippity rank, tippity tank, flippity flank, rippity rank. Tippity tank, flippity flank, rippity rank, tippity tank, flippity flank. With a cripple in her, I don't walk in walking sticks. But you can walk across the river with imagination. So if you can do that, then how come you can't come up with knowledge in the same blueprint? Is it a foundation? Perhaps it's poison with aliens and bodyguards through the treasure chest in the castle, the building. Isn't our knowledge theme of gaps and all times of break lapses and open space windows, gaps, black holes, and underwater caverns and falling apart, shattered meteors might make us stronger and breathe better. In a world full of toxins, poisons, it makes it obnoxious. You want to be a caution. You arrested just for being stupid. What you call what you want to do when you fall out. You ain't got nothing now. What you do now? You ain't even tall enough to be out to all my shortness, coordinates, and coordinates. I'm gonna throw you off the bridge without standing on the bridge. Oh, that's why they call it hits. Rippity rang, tippity tang, flippity flank, 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 rippity rang, flippity flank. Oh, haha. I'm passing up like cowboys and Indians and railroad stations, and the whist is gustling, the wind is bustling, and the bus is loaded with immigrants off the islands, falling down like falling ices, and Ireland drinks mixed with French kisses of smoke with its French tulips and a French smoke. The poodles in the hair colors of who knows. I even snack and pass back to ramen noodles with peanut butter and cookies and mix some frosted flakes with all kinds of cereal and bakes. It's the West Side, so wild that you might be buried alive. It's West Side, it's so wild that you might just be wanted alive. It's all kinds of things and crazy aliens like space cowboys. They're down in it. I don't care, it's a fuss. I'ma light it up like a fuse and get the spark plug to regenerate all up in my brain. That's why they call everything in life a plus, not a minus. Open your brain to other things beside my own way of thinking. Apparently, there's another presence trying to aboard passage. But you need to have permission and hugs and kisses and all types of dabs and dozens and rims and covers and sisters and brothers Passing through the villages often, and oh no, it's not even in times of caution. Leave the lights on when I'm going out so I don't get lost and wake up in the wrong hood. Oh no, I'm losing focus in the wrong gong, the wrong bong. So I put it down and threw it in the woods and lit up another one, smoked and ran off. Ran around in a circle and vice versa. I'm so ripping them up like a raptor. Shrapnel will get you put in shatteredness like you stepping on broken glass. Clippity maximums, rippity spippity spippinums, strappity stripping and strapping a straplum. Shattered to happen or madness is going out to west, up the sky and out the earth and planet. You ain't gotta learn anything about being angry and agitated and aggravated. You just have to be yourself and smile even though life is the crappiest. About to raise the roof more times than people eat green beans and corn. I'm about to spit so much, you run in a circle. I'm opening the door, I run you over and make you fall on the floor. So cheer up and don't be a hog with the world. Share everything and then let it go so it don't come back again. If we're tripping, then perhaps it was meant for something else to show interest. And then if we express it, then it's already a quiet world. And it's already approved of what happens alone. You could type up something wrong, but still have something else that works. How wonderful is that? More powerful than the hits of the bomb. Cheer up and you might get a longer song. If their life is so upset, then why didn't you change it when you're the only one in charge of everything? That's just the way it is. It isn't no more you're effed if you don't and F if you does. It's because it's in our own hands. Of course, some stuff is worth sharing with the world because we create equality, but basically everything is up to us and what we do and say. You know, that's the sloppiest way to live without the notifications of if they don't remember what we did last week. Then why would you be saying that? Because that's an insult. You wouldn't even remember how many people was positive. That's an incredible lackage of sales and marketing. And you detached yourself from... Drop so many hits, more times than people order from Domino's. I got more game than people believe in themselves over their own people in the profession. I got incredible bad luck more times than people got earnings in their paychecks. I'm a different type of flow. I'll let admirally and annually tear you apart, shredded wheat. You got so much bad luck that you got more skills than people lack in the construction industry. It's a conservatory world or an open exit wounds. I'm treasurable, unreliable, but I'm kind of the hot one, like reasonable. I'll put you on a drought, put you down and push you out. Put it up, profit down, rock around, roll it down. Smoke it up, light it, pass it, now we feel it gone. On a death and murders, rich, there's other ways to work it off. The end forge, build the porch or a chair. Or pray for the Lord when it comes to chop off the heads and the bad weeds. And the forest is treasurable, but yet we're youthful, so not really unattainable or trainable. Even sometimes I'm surviving unlovable. I walk step by step at a time so I don't fall down and be lazy able, but I'm tagging them back like laser tag and bug zapper, zappity zap, and it's morphin' time. I'm morphing into different skies and different places. And what I see once the light goes over me like a symbiote and forms a union and a blessing under the anger was really something else, like I wasn't myself, but it vanished real quick and I used it to learn my lesson. It takes more than just routine or adverbs and have with your addition. You gotta know how to put the right chemicals in the right load or the right place. It's the right emotion at the right cage. It's the knowing the right way to say the right thing to lead us never astray. It's always about putting God ahead of your own intentions. Life is incredible to think of that we could admire or even have trust and living in a magical world. Just because we don't see the same type of love for each other. But we got it for the friends, not just the girls. And we doubt ourselves, but they don't like to understand things or come close. At least they want to. All the time we'll never know. Our lights will always shine up and shine glow. Cause I think I like it when the girls that come over and they talk, though. I just need more energy and you know me differently from the kind that you mess around with. So don't act like another female might come up and take your place. So you better stop all that back touchless. It's a different fate for the past. So it's the middle way above the skies, but I'm below the reckoning. I'm here to cause a difference and dictate nothing. I'm a dictionary with different types of learning and additions. Are they addictions? Is it surround sound and lovely comfort and omens that keep us out onto the legends? It's so epic, so much of life was a crisis, but I didn't have anything to cause that to happen, and the public realized that's a part of life to not let things get defeated, cause you might not see your friends or your customers again, or your buyers and suppliers and dividers, and line yourself up into the better ordination, different territorial tolerance. And if we're hollering, just escalate to be the bass, the type that booms and gets you out of false fate. Never walk those ways, even when you say you doesn't, then everything means the same. But when it wears off, life's a cost, and it pays too much to not have none. Oh goodness, I think I might take a vacate, a date, the date life that's so much, got so much love, you swear the girls wasn't invincible. And vivid dreams will leave us not really unappreciable. Loyal to an incredible plane, airplane shot down with the maze of rain. Laser blade seems to cut up your hair with the dice of 150,000 spaces. Smoke the buzz, smoke the smoky. Pass it back and forth, like it's slow, coughing it up. It's the lovely, fluffy, so lovely too. Flow with the greenery and flowery type of cure, the manicure. It lets you get rid of the hit from the meteor. You wanna shine from the escalator. This gun comes out, it shoots down the airplane with a laser. So strong you swear it was in the weed that we smoking. legit. Why don't you pass it back one more time to people grow their plants underwater just for a gorgeous view and extra fishes to be eaten. Rapping so hard that it's going and golden. I'm blowing you over more times than people have slacks of jackets in their closet. I'm not smoking that buzz, smoking it, passing it close, back in the phone, smoking it, but just a legit. Then order it on the online gift shop, it's on the legit. So make me feel incredible, I swear I was on to dice rolling golden. I'm feeling so old and flow is stupid that I don't wanna do another one. I don't think they should be so picky, cause now they have to come out and fell apart in front of the freedom. So just cheer up, smoke the bud, fill it up, that's back and it's lighten up, and it's nice smoke, but nice phone, and it goes, even when the weed is gone, but love is stays here at home. I'm fly out here more than 200 times and people take pills as their addiction, and I'm not just talking about their favorite brand. I put you in a twister and I flip you over from spitter D. Most occasions massage this industry like grenades and hollow tips with the fate of golden feces all over your breath and your radiation spills all over Murder Beach. Want a crash landing and people start turning into superheroes and animals get a hold of it, and even both sides of the fence gotta hold it like a rocket and hit up in the jets and sky limits. But it might not seem like we drowning after all, cause we rapping on the land more times than people believe in each other, has each other's reference. And is there a new refreshment all up in this cut without the aggressive? Take us back to days of laughter and dressing up and making each other impressed and holding hands. I guess I'm an old head with a middle-aged soul. Now take me out of bad times, more people than miss shots when they're playing golf. And overseas is overtimes, it's overplayed. Sometimes our love is in the near place where we keep ourselves when we don't understand the way it is on its attraction. It's divided up, it's a sacred. It's ingredients mixed like pie, but is it a cake? Cookies and cream or Boston cream? What you seek is unknown because you always had it a certain way. And if we keep thinking about the baddest things, then maybe it won't ever change. So let's do something else instead. It's not like we're getting stopped for falling in love with each other, even though we hold more times together than people show up at the clubs in well-dressed clothing. I'm still on fire so bad, so much that you swear I wasn't invincible. Of the awards and trophies that I held up, but it's both of us and all of us. Reach out and touch somebody, reach out and make love to the world before it's too old and I'm out. I don't got anything I can count on. I never heard of a world that was so contact and so compatible to spin around and each other's hustling, but we hustling together. So we getting in worry skills and some moved in and some make it better. I like it's a bought and it's a sale, but it's regardless of it, it's making too much money on the sales. Like starting with a K of menu. That's a lot to pick through, even though some got a saying, but it's good for a big crew. And they can come back and get a couple or 2, 3 to 4. It's the online gift shop. 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 Tossing it in like a cup of juice. And it's the best strawberry watermelon that you tasted. Better than THC and CBD. It's healthier than cucumbers and SALAD. What you know about the industry of retail? Food is care. Love in every into sandwich that we make. And every table that's clean. And every table that's waited or with waitresses. Dateable, lovable, compatible for my ignition. I'm fired up, ready or not, here I go. Let go. It's an online gift shop. 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 Ooh, hit the backboard, then it hits the hoop and the rim and it slides in the net. What incredible, I'm drying my clothes more times than people can't even put peanut butter on their bread. You're not a friend, and I'm not worrying about having to come out with threats. I'm in a hilarious mood. Hollywood all the way over here in Myrtle Beach. More people than the alligators and werewolves eat the streets. More temptation out here than we can even collide to pass and to cause each other to get out of stress. I outstep each rhyme with a simple outbest. The top is the top of the dome. Is it a series or is it filled with too much slowness? No, it's colorful, no Judas Priest, but we all have an occasion of positives that we forgot we had and make ourselves bigger and quite looking different than to the public, cause we got the awards when we thought we lost it. It's the online gift shop. 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 Here we go. Every time we see each other, we get overexcited. Take you and you to heaven. Let's fall in love like in the snow, in the beach, in the ground, in the grass. I'm feeling you. Just vibing, riding, walking, talking, enjoying each other's company and loving. It's so much fun. I'm so into you. Opening you up more times than you want to do push-ups and dance moves with each other to keep us out of the potholes. Sunrise to sunset, it's over occasions of envelopes. I'll take you to me, I'm feeling you, but you can feel me and bring me better stuff. I'm getting closer and closer to you. It's all teary up, but it's not sadness. It's more like incredible joy where we can't contain the voltage of energy. The surge is out of our hands, and body parts and minds and brains all collective to throw shots wherever the bullets go. So it's more and more like hundreds of dozens of collapsing holes in the walls. Vibing, riding, talking and walking with you, with you. So take me to you. Vibing, riding, talking, walking. Ooh. no falling snowflake. Sticking up with each other and making us feel happy and smiling. From sunrise to sunset. To take me with you, 'cause I'm so into you. You're a screwball with a channel lock. Minded myself for being blind and on some spots. Occasions I go out and then I toss myself up. Do a spin, but it was circular. I'm uncompiler, gruesome more times than ghouls and ghosts. Hit on the girls and the chicks with the big bucks. And life always turns around and has an oddity or a person saved for us. And now we gotta lose the focus of being on the negative side of keeping a relationship. Doesn't take much. The wheel's already spinning down the road. So that means I lost one. Plenty of times I had some. But I guess it just wasn't meant to be. And I'm about to roll some dice. Play with some stuff and have some fun. Keep it up like a rolling stone. You knifed up like nitroglycerin. Just poured a hole in the floor. You're about to see your next door neighbor pissing on your coat. And you said he couldn't find it no more. I guess that's the reason, 'cause he had it the whole time. Oh no. What a super slogan. You're so dissed down now. I did it on purpose that you misled and mixed-fed. Just 'cause the person's height and body shape doesn't mean what it is. Or the brain for that matter. The brain is one of the most powerful weapons in the world. Especially for those that can learn the multiple languages. That's crazy. Woohoo! Have a good day at the boring phase. I'm a new type of razor blades for sale, and if I look at my showcase, I got plenty of products on there. There's over a K, almost 1.3K. Alright, thank you, and have an awesome Rapper Studios. Burn them out like... I put myself in the world, take me to the planets and the skills that I have to outlast my own money or paycheck. I cannot change the fate of the world, but I can only replace hatred with happiness. That's at the end of the cement. It's our choices free willingly if we follow orders, but once we're on here by ourselves, we don't have to distribute the bad or the good. We're just happy enough to wake up another morning, and it's always never misunderstood. Yeah, I wish that was possible, but they say nothing is capable unless they start believing, and nothing is impossible. So there we go. It either crisscross or flip it over and do it 2 tons of sit on itself, or turn them around sideways, and now they look like 2 guitars instead of 1. Whoever knew the knife and the gun would pull out and have fun. I know it's hard to say I'm in love, but I just always seem to focus on the wrong stuff. So I figure I'd check myself in before anybody else starts finishing. More times than cars hold up and beeping at in traffic. There's 2 positions in 1 rap. Probably more than that. I'm just the bottom of the sack. But I don't really consider myself a pleasurable, honorable. Physical attraction comes from within. But if I'm smiling and thinking naughty about her, sometimes I wonder if she's spinning back on me like, haha, let's meet in quarters. I could follow you home and know where you stay. We can end up being closer, having the life of the party. It seems that's what she wanted, even though she got away from the other people that she thought she was. She was never even in the car. That's what happens when they get from the sea. They get blind when that light comes out, and they're hoopa squash, hoopa unlock the doors and close the windows and take off the shoes. Sit down and pull up a chair and act like you could play cards, like you just don't care. Really doesn't matter. Life was a disaster. split me open like a wider case. I wasn't about to be all this negativity. Except I feel like my own coffin's been disturbedly. It's wonderful timing. It's the best year of your life. Everything comes out positive. You never saw it coming, but you was long for the ride to see every line. Every chance of opportunity doesn't always come for every position, and the person that holds it has to use their heart, or otherwise it gets shredded like a copy of a paper. Put it in the copy machine, but it's a blank paper. That's how much skills I lack up in this perfect unskeptical vision. Might be nowhere giving us any oxygen, and H2O will burn their flares out more times than people have. Can't even chances of tall enough to dump. I swam across the river and now I'm all filled up with so much things that I don't know how to get it off. What am I seeing? My own images. Am I getting faster or better believing? I don't know how to choose myself when I'm already extraordinary, out of the ordinary. I'm blessing myself perfectly, and you should take yourself out of my discussions, cause you wasn't being carefully or respectful to anyone. Doesn't matter who sees and who doesn't. You know better than to not know you be shot back when someone comes and ruins your plans, laying you flat on your back. What a stab, and now it's the untie of the rope that hold us back. Now it's off the case and we won everything. Thank God, it's believing in faith. It's so crunched up like an accident, falling off a surfboard, caught up in the river of a splash over the waves. I guess they didn't signal themselves out of the pain. That's why they call it burn through the flames. And there's no fireman or fire girl showing up to drive us all insane. Sometimes life is difficultly absurd, and filling ourselves out make us horrified. Our duties is simply not to keep each other murdered and modified. What a mod, what a Pacific skeptic feeling of a prophet. What's the new condition? The dissing or the loving? I'm changing so many words, but I don't know how to open up or say sire, ceasefire. You smell like cheese and apple paper. Oh no, a mix between the liquor or spin out and a type of hoop swisher. Throw it up like a hip-hop around. Get out your seat and jump around. Robotech and cannons with aliens around it. Shape-shifting into an electric ball. And running around like a star. Shooting star. I'm a Power Ranger, danger. And I'll put you in a laboratory and fix you up and put you back out on the road with the strangers. Oh my goodness, whoever thought doing equal positions gave us better things in the world. But that's just the lower luck. If it's angry, it seems to move forward 20,000 times, and 20,000 pies equals 20,000 lines, and 20 other girls like this one fella that's behind blue eyes. I carry myself out of distress. I had my brain in the wrong direction, thinking the wrong things. I lost a lot of people in life because a part of myself was destroying myself. That's just the wrong situation that was whispered into my brain. I had to check myself out of the place because it's too sad. Too much commercial work and products off the chest that seems to rest the stress, even to the lower case. Not even a bet that I never lost. Congratulations, and nowadays we can even buy a pet. I feel so alive. I feel so alive. I feel so alive. I feel so alive, and I'm aligned with perfect skills, thrills and thrills that spin out and hold it loud. More cases fired than the children have, blades to cut up themselves from bad comments and suicide ways. Leave us into the haze of drive-by shootings and creating misses. What new disappointments we extinguished. All the fire was put out and so back around like backgammon and checkmate. What if it was the time and chances where we got our lost control, and we never blocked out or spun down and spun around? It was always sliding out and becoming safe. When it comes to love, it's the same tunnel that you can't blur or change from things even behind my back. There's consequences that come back from even behind my back. When I was always believing that it wasn't, but it did it. So now we can all shut up and be proud of the world now that we are adults. See, when you give up on me, I don't have to worry about a thing. Cause I influenced myself to not look at it like it was. But I don't let go of the love. And out here, anyone could pick me up and have some fun. So why don't you straighten up and put your back out on my lap and make me cry some more to be happier. Whoever knew that was what it takes to make it a better world is happiness and alliances that hold us straight forwarding. On every cassette is sold out, concerts the size of football fields, but we're doing it different directions like movies and walking through sketches, and then go back far like more times than people jump around on the monkey bars and get yourself out of the streets and get yourself up out your seat. Baby, man, it's too hot out here. You swear you was falling in love with everything, and just the story happens to change the luck, but neither does the drought or the problems. They always fall out, and they going down, 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 down. They're going down, 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 down. I wanna be able to understand myself when I'm beside yourself. It's like a train going by, but I jumped on it instead, and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Cherish the influences and don't be picky. Perhaps we'll get more together. That's why they call it hatred, because it's really absurd language never should have been created, because it doesn't handle our outcasts or the people that stuck up for us and stuck up for me. You know, I'm in a class, burnt out more times than people even sit in church watching the mass. Think about you. I see the flashes, I see you in my dreams. I'm seen in the road, I'm seen on the street, seen in the life. I can't get you off of my brain. It's like it's a crush. It's filled with too much of a brush that overfilled the weight on the chest. And I got you on my mind. I see you everywhere I go, like it's a dream or a daydream. You're not imaginary. Happened so much that I swear we was a couple. We're in love more times than people don't even make it to the cut of music or jobs or having good luck. I got a hot spot, and us together is more times than people can be crushing the world through boiling points and overboiling to the point where we're never folding. on each other or being mad, 'cause I got you on my mind. I see you everywhere I go, I see you in my mind, I see you in my dreams, and I see you in life. Always giving me hugs and holding me tight. I feel so courageous and so involved in an eruption that we both can enjoy. I'm into the sandy beaches and the walkthroughs with the pictures of velociraptors. I feel so old and like a historian or professional. My profession to leave you historical. I got more theater than people take a phone and download a picture. And that's not just the sway of the power in the words and the things that happens. Just keep your head in forwards, you never put yourself downwards. Even the negatives has flips offs, and you don't want to have to pay the cost for getting lost. We're not torn up in those roads. Thank God there is the living gods among the world, that we can chill out and have pit stops and lots of fun. Passing back and forth and get our medicine to keep us on from falling into different galaxies, or having each one slide into this opposed apparently commas, 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 commas. And it's overdose, oh, the flow is so sick, like it's burnout, like oxygen, you need some nitro, or carbon monoxide, less dosage of those fluid toxins. If I could only remember half the ones we learned, but we so eatable, munchable, like the world is Nabisco. And I'm just not talking about the cookie dough. Leave yourself at the door, all the trouble, you keep it in another window. But if you put it up front, you might get out of the way of that type of bad luck. It might fall down and get nowheres near the club, so just give it up and pass it down. Dust yourself off and try again. 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 Eraflades, Eradabies. You sound like you got fucking rabies. I don't really want to swear at you to curse you off or make you mad, 'cause you're already agitated. I'm not very brilliant with the adjectives, so I'm gonna keep myself on comedian extensions. Blue dream like I'm smoking something that makes me comfortable to sit back. So just lean and lean back. Lean back. Take yourself out of the projects. The size of the orbit's not always the cortex. Sometimes it smells like black cotton, and you don't want to smoke nothing that feels the vibes of rotten. You might burn out the soul and come out of something else very often. Ooh, what a lost cause and chaos to toss up out of this world. Inside and under the moon on a foggy sky, or each in sunset and sunrise. Star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters, star shooters. Incredible, it's more phenomenal, and it's an anomaly that crash lands like meteors. We can be frenzy and frisky, fast and furious, the Power Rangers. You know it's Halloween every year, into and out to our galaxy comes inside of us and out inside of the world, rolls around more times than we smoke and drink, just to have fun, just to fit along. What a love song, what a diss, as well as towards the disses that dissed us. We can all be privileged, except we gotta come halfway or don't show nothing at all. Don't be the one that becomes cranky and elevate yourself to better photography. Star shooters, 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 star shooters. It's never the wrong type of way. We're all in the wrong portray, but it seems the picture is the one that's painted. Can you still hold the faith and still go on to levels to keep things to yourself and keep the same things around the new crew and the same ones that you fell in love with? It's all the same sort of vice versa.
What are you doing? Going to sleep or pooping?
Bad parts about animals and magic is always dangerous, and it's always love and affection.
Oh,
And
just
there's always the killings and abnormal things. We can't always see what we meant to see. Then again, walls put up and put down for a reason. We all become incredible like star shooters. Star shooters. Star shooters. Star shooters. Star shooters. Star shooters. Star shooters.
How about you guys?
Star shooters. Star shooters. Star shooters. It's a revolutionary sky and it's unfolding under the moon glow with the planets submerged, but there's no earthquakes or shakes to who knew and never seen. But the parents don't always see everything, and neither does the kids. So what happens
Dang it.
when words fail?
They don't understand.
It's the
What am
craziness
I?
from the sky, too much overwhelming wheels of circles to uncircle the motion of incredible. Float like the ocean and come uncapable. Tame the untamable, move the unmovable. Refuse to fuse the unfused. How no, oh no, which way do I go? Is it out the door or onto another road? My passage ain't granted, but neither is the hatred. So slide away from deathly stingrays and jellyfish that'll hurt the pain.
They don't understand.
Just give me the bounce, point out the bounce. Just give me the bounce, point out the bounce. Just give me the bounce, just point out the bounce. Courage ourselves is not guaranteed, neither is the brave hearts or the cards we select in an increase without the greed seems to float the streets in a better wave of flow of industry, decapit in the capacity, more filled with thousands and billions, yet still we still raise ourselves out of deprived intuitions, and instincts aren't granted, but neither are expectations, and qualifications can end up giving us best wishes better than our own existence, but it's never extinguished. Can you do more than talk? Can you also pass the ball and listen? Just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce, just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce, just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce, just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce. I'll never make it if I tell myself negativity always increases sexuality, but not really. irresistibly mischallenged, indateable, acquired, and electable, but frozen in between horrified, or is it petrified? Life is a maze, too qualified. I guess I'm disgusted in many different quality and inability. I wish I could use different phrases. Wish I wasn't jumbled up and overwhelmed by the too hard on myself. It's more or less not really that easy to be at the top or the best. I'm always into the fresh, and I'm so deep that I'm even in the shallow end. Just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce. Just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce. Just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce. Just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce. Just point out the bounce, just give me the bounce. On the pathway to the scrimmage, flow so super schematics like the sides of Adiratic Mountain. Just a sample of the table, flourish across fatal victory, fatal vitality. Life is a different analogy. It's all types of analog vibrations that run through life like a meteor shower. I'm gone, flow too much, you swear I was on the next hour. Was it now that's the damage I've caused? Was it my own smoke and flowers? I'll get rid of myself from bad habits and bad acquaintances. Is acquired for grateful, loving, over the scale talent. I guess that's it. Intellect of an intellectual, and that used to consider themselves invisible. But how's that when they're more popular than the unpopular? I guess opinions can be unpopular, but still be better than the unequal and schematics complete. Which one, which part is the defeat? Seems like no way, no Jose, no play that doesn't have a touchdown or an increase. It seems those plays is misread and misaccomplished. It seems like it's a wave of a vibration, a time travel out of the loop of interloop, but we intercept ourselves when we fall down and we can't get out of the wreck, but we're not burning like flames. And them ords is getting shot down more times than people fail their grades. Or is it above average to be below the maze? It seems interstellar seems to be closer to a closer sky and moon glow. It's a glowy planet though. I'm always seen in a different district. I'm seen in multiple ways. That's why they call them dimensions. I'm always with not really a different person. Maybe I'm described in the wrong demeanor, yet I'm never on the right misdemeanor. I'm always not a felony away from being a felon, yet everyone is considered different. Oh well, I guess I'm out and with never the same club I dance in, or the same tour or city. I don't seem to rekindle them magic sticks of light and sparks of language and toward. I'm feeling so much fellowship that I feel reborn, and I could be the type to get me out of bad circles and igloos that make us unclues, and we can unload the unblues and cherish ourselves even when we don't know or have the vivid dreams is so real you swear we got ate alive. Now that seems like better things than just what's on real life. Not like anything is much different on either side. I must have parted my ways from each line to never end each other at every time. And I don't think about it, the if-onlys and comebacks, all the lines. I put cones in when people knock them over. I pick them back up more times than people don't even recycle. But I pile up all the baloney on my own shoulder and let it dust off. So why don't you in this world just dust along? We all collective, so why don't we be more of a collection than really more of a different election? And we should hold ourselves up to the lowest on the highest, or is it rearranged for this greatest? But yet why do we banish those that are really the ones to be banished? Do we even know if that made sense? How could we be the ones that's the ones that vanished? Perhaps the hard times was the ones that never lasted.